estão em português, por favor, vão agora, quando você ativar a interpretação, nós vamos ter que colocar no ícone do globo terráqueo, apertar aí, pulsar esse botão e depois escolher o canal de português, tá bom? Obrigada.
Good. So first of all, let me give you a very warm welcome to this VIA final. It's really a great pleasure and a privilege to have you with us. As you know, us means representative from all our partner NGOs, all the Total Energy affiliates that make this program possible, and also experts, and a lot of warm thanks for joining us, as your experience on road safety will be so useful. You all know, or maybe I will just make it clear for you, the VIA program is a program on safe mobility on the way to school. And we understand that there couldn't be any access to education if there is not a safe access to school. And the key of the program is about youth commitment and also the school's commitment. The one goes with the other. And what VIA has been able to achieve, thanks to the partners in the field, is the progressive creation of a network of schools and a network of young people that we call ambassadors, safe mobility ambassadors. In each school, they take the commitment to raise awareness among their peers, but also in the surrounding communities. And their commitment to act to improve the safety of their travels to school is something that is worth all our respect and our appreciation. And I hope that you will enjoy as much as we do working with them. And I use the word enjoy, even if what they will describe, what they will try to solve are very dramatic issues. The work they have been performing is a work in three main stages. The first one is an observation phase where they have been making a diagnostic, they have been diagnosing the situation that they are living on a daily basis. They have been making studies, surveys, walks to understand what are the risks they face. And you will be surprised not only by the intensity of the risk, but also by what young people see that we don't see. Then they have formulated recommendations, feasible solutions that they are not all able to implement themselves, but that are meaningful for their own well-being and for our well-being. And then they have been taking action, awareness-raising action. And for the first time in the history of the program, Total Energy has committed a specific budget to scale up one of these actions that you will hear about today. Scaling up means improving the impact, making it more disseminated to other schools, to a larger part of the community, to have a larger impact. And here I would like to thank again the commitment of all the Total Energies affiliates that are making this possible. Last but not least, they also create a prevention tool, which is a prevention poster that summarizes some of their thoughts and that are one of the first awareness-raising actions they take to disseminate their messages. So once we have this in mind, I would like to introduce the four groups that will be showing their contributions today. Please remember that all these ambassadors are winners, even if the jury will have to choose one among the four that will qualify in a way, and I am very sorry to use these terms, will qualify for the last stage of the VIA final on December 3, with representatives from the 5 other regions that are showcasing their contribution this week. So we will welcome ambassadors from Blantyre in Malawi. We will welcome ambassadors from Uganda in Hoima, and we will welcome ambassadors from Dar es Salaam, and also ambassadors from Bengal in Angola. all of these groups will have a few minutes to express their thoughts, to showcase their contribution. You also have been able to look at them on our website. I would like to express also my thanks to the jury and to the judges and say a warm welcome to Mamadou Ngom, who is the Managing Director of Total Energy in Tanzania, to Tawina Chapomba. I hope she has been able to reach us at this time, from Malawi, Joy from Total Energy in Uganda, George is on his way from Total Energy Angola. Willie is our partner with Rise of Hope, a great organization that we will have time to discover through the work of their ambassadors. Liliane Hippolyte from Nafasi Art Space, another great activist for the well-being of young people. Suzanne Tumorewe from Safeway Rightway Uganda, working every day to make roads safer. Anke Vuruvi from ADPP in Angola, and a special greetings to Anke, because ADPP was named finalist of the UNESCO Annan Prize for their work as teachers trainers. And then finally, last but not least, Lotte Brandum from the Global Alliance of NGO for Road Safety, and she's one of the most impactful stakeholder in the field. So thank you to all of you. You will have to be, as always, benevolent. All the work you will see is worth, as I said before, respect. You will have 4 main criteria to take into account, and we will share with you an online form in the coming seconds on the chat. The first criteria is linked to their observation phase, the clear exposition of the problems they encountered. The second criteria is the clarity of the proposed recommendation, both feasible and addressing the problems that they have identified. The third criteria is the relevance of the prevention poster, thought as a prevention tool. We are not in an art competition, and this poster will be addressing one of the risks that they have identified. And the fourth criteria is the quality of the awareness-raising activities that they will present. Just keep in mind that these awareness-raising activities are starting, and in the coming weeks and months, they will be fully deployed. So you have on the chat your form. Please don't validate it before the end of the session. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our friend from Malawi that we will bring into the room. So there are a number of ambassadors, but I know that Innocent and Precious will be the speakers for the Ndirande Matopi Primary School. And they are in the Department of Blantyre, and they will explain what all their work is about. So welcome to you, and thanks again also to their trainers, to Greciam, to Thandi, and to all the team at Rise of Hope that makes this possible. Thank you. So the time to connect. Hi, you are now with us, and Innocent, Precious, and all the team, you can start whenever you want. Hello? Can you hear us? Hello, hello. You hear us? Don't you can start now. Oh, are you able to start? So it's up to you now. So tell us more about what is happening around your school and what you would like to change.
Um, at our school, we don't have okay. Uh, at our school, we do via club, and this via it is helping us with so many things, and this via it is helping us how we can walk on the road, how we can cross the road, and uh, we are also educating our fellow learners how to cross the road. Yeah, and we want on our roads that is near our school to be painted a a zebra cross or a pedestrian crossing, so that when crossing there we should be cross there safely, and we need a hump. That road that we use when coming to school, it don't have a hump, and we want a hump so that when vehicles are running should crossing on the zebra cross, we should not have some fear, or even if they did not they do not paint the zebra cross, they should just put a hump so that the learners should cross the road safely. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So tell us a bit how you are doing it. So explain us what you do to make this happen.
We are making this. We are making this happen by telling uh, telling our community on importance of of crossing the road safely, and also we are making this happen by encouraging our fellow friends the importance of using the road safely. Yeah.
Okay. And how is it working? Do you have a good impact? Do you have a good success?
Can you repeat the question?
Are you successful? Do you have success in doing so? Are you able to progressively change things?
Yes.
So I know that you want to build a safety barrier on both sides of the road. Is it one of the action that you want to take?
Yes.
Okay, great. And I know that you made a poster that is a very nice one with safety is our priority. So do you want to tell us a bit more about it?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. As you can see the picture, we got the road there, and there is a pedestrian cross pedestrian pedestrian crossing, and you can see there are lanes which are which are crossing the road, and there are some also foreigners who are trying to stop the cars with with road signs. They with road signs and the cars are stopped. The car has stopped, and the motorbike has stopped there. So So my friends also can explain more about it.
Okay, so ask them to explain a bit more.
Okay, so as you can see that picture, it is explaining where my foreigners should cross, and there you can see those are traffic wardens are controlling the traffic so that my foreigners there should cross safely when going to school there.
Okay. Okay, great. So what I would like to do, if you agree, I would like the judges, the jury, to watch for 1 minute the video that you recorded that explain well the situation, and then I will ask a member of the jury. I will ask our friend Joy Mubale to make a small comment on what she has heard.
Okay. Standard 8 nibakuuzira ku madogo primary school ababa kumwe wangaku kuli sewu siuloleleseka kwambiri pali zinthu zosayenera ababa akuyenera kuti ayike hampo apopo kuti ana apo akamakulosa apopo kumapita ku sikulu aziwoloka bwino pa sewu cholinga titeteze ana omwe amadusa ang'ono samaziwa chomwe akuchita akamatosa sewu pamene popo ababa njinga zimathamanga kwambiri komanso magalimoto ana je amaopa apopo kudusa mmene angabisire mabwinobwino leno ana amatha kumathamanga pamene popo opa kuti galimoto iyo ikubwera uko indikula leno zimene zozozitha kupanga ikale chinthu
Okay.
amakonda kukhala ngozi.
So we understand, I think, better what is your day-to-day. And maybe Joy, you want to give a few comments on this on what you just heard. So just to close this intervention.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I would like to ask a question. The young lady who is in front of the group in Malawi, what's your name? Yes, you're turning around. You're standing up now. What's your name?
The phone is on mute. You need to get
Can
back
you
the
unmute
sound.
yourself? I think they're struggling to. Okay, you can now speak up. The young lady who was in the video and who was also speaking, the first speaker in the presentation. What's your name?
Divide Hankon.
I think it's somebody else.
That ready is not here, so
No, it's you. You who is speaking. What is your name?
okay. I'm a boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's your name?
Precious then. Precious.
Precious. Precious.
Yeah.
Okay, Precious. First of all, I think you speak extremely beautifully. You're very confident. And I think you're a very strong and powerful advocate for the safety of others. So I think you're a great ambassador, Precious. Congratulations on the presentation. I really liked this poster that you guys put together. The art is very good, but also your video, I thought it was very clear about what the challenge is. We could see clearly that there is an improved road. We could see clearly that there was some mud that had been put on the road to try and make a bump. I don't know if you guys did that yourselves. but I think it's a good initiative to take. You've tried to do something, and I hope that your advocacy will result in a better hump being put on the road and that you will be able to have a zebra crossing. So congratulations to all of you. I think you've done a great job. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So thank you to Malawi. Thanks again to Rise of Hope for all the work and for what is coming next. Thank you, Joy, also for your comments. The good news is that our friends from Angola has arrived, and it's also about safe mobility. So we are happy to have them with us. But before we listen to them, we will move to Uganda so that we give them some time to rest. And my pleasure now is to introduce our friend from Uganda, and I know that you are in the room, so please come next to us, and we welcome the ambassadors from the St. Ludovico Kitana Primary School, and it's from Hoima in the Western region, and the road you see is the road that is just along their school. So as they are now with us, I think that we need to give them the floor. And I also take the time to welcome George Fortes from Angola, and to let him know that we have a form, an online form on the chat for him to be able to judge all the interventions. So thank you to all my friends from Uganda. Thank you to Gerald, to Rita, to John, and you are now invited to speak and to explain what you have been observing and what you want to change. Your turn.
Hi. I'm Rita from St. Ludovico Chitana Primary School from Uganda, presenting risks that we identified during the roadwalk around our school that can cause accident. Absence of a zebra crossing on the entrance of our main gate, whereby drivers and motorists do not reduce speed, which put children at a high risk of accident when crossing the highway. There is no traffic gate at the entrance of our main gate to help children to cross the highway safely and with ease. There are no speed breakers within 50 meters away from our main entrance of the school, whereby drivers and motorists do not reduce speed of the vehicle, which put children at a high risk of accident. The school playground is along the highway, and when children are playing football, balls do cross the highway, and children always run across the highway to pick the balls, which puts them at a high risk of accident. Behind me, this is our prevention poster. Safety for everyone, everywhere you go. Safety for me, safety for you, safety for all of us.
I'm Gerald from Uganda, presenting the recommendations and risks identified that can cause accident in and around St. Ludovico's Chitana Primary School. St. Ludovico's Chitana Primary School is requesting the Ministry of Works, Transport, and Uganda National Road Authority to do for them the following. Put a zebra crossing on the entrance of our main gate. This will help children to cross the highway easily. Put big humps within 50 meters towards the entrance of our main gate. This will enable drivers to reduce the speed of their vehicles. The school management committee and the school administration to do the following. Build a perimeter wall around the school and put chain wires on top to prevent balls from crossing the highway when children are playing football. We have requested for token compound from Total Energies and Safeway Railway in our school compound. Safety for everyone, everywhere you go. Safety for me, safety for you, safety for all of us. Thank you.
I'm Joanny from Uganda, presenting action plan on risks identified that can cause accidents around our school. Sensitization of our fellow learners on how to use the road safely every Monday on General Assembly by ambassadors. Engagement with school management committee and school administration in meetings, requesting them to write letters to Ministry of Works and Transport together with UNRA for the recommendations made to them. We ambassadors, together with We have written to Total Energies and Safeway Rightway to scale up the talking compound to other schools like the one my fellow ambassadors are having. Our advocates, we have advocated for talking compound with road safety messages. Why talking compound? They promote incidental learning. The messages can be placed in different corners of the school compound, improves on reading fluency of learners, gives sense of guidance, direction, and protection to learners. Safety for everyone, everywhere you go. Safety for me, safety for you, safety for all of us. Thank you.
So thanks a lot for this. We understand very clearly the problem. Can you just tell us a few words about the talking compounds that you are creating?
The talking compound that we are creating, it helps people to improve on their reading fluency. They promote incidental learning. The messages can be placed in different corners of the school compound.
Okay, so thanks a lot. Before we ask Willie from Rise of Hope to give a comment on your work and ask you a question, we will look just for 30 seconds to one of your video so that we understand well the situation.
From Uganda presenting this. No zebra crossing on the main gate, no traffic gate at the entrance of the main gate. There are no big humps within 50 meters towards the main gate. No road sign for speed limit, no road sign for school ahead. Open playground along the highway, borders parking on pavements. Open trenches along the pavement. As a road sign without road marking, wrong placement of road sign, children playing on the road. Safety for me, safety for you, safety for all.
I'm Gerard from Uganda.
Thank you. So now we have a good idea of what you do, and I would like to ask William Pasuka from Rays of Hope if you could make a quick comment and ask them the question you want to ask.
I'm so glad to hear the presentation from our ambassadors from Uganda. Girls and boys, I want you to be very proud of yourself. What you have done here is very commendable. I love the eloquency, how you were able to express yourself. And I also noticed in the pictures that you had everyone involved in the activities at your school. You were very inclusive, and that warmed my heart. So I want you guys to be very proud of yourself, knowing you are true ambassadors. The authority that you gave in addressing the Ministry of Roadworks to put bumps, I was just amazed at that. So I have a question for you. The question is, how do you, as VIA ambassadors, want to do? What do you want to do for safe mobility in the coming months? Let me repeat the question. What do you want to do as VIA ambassadors in the coming months for safe mobility? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you please take that one? Thank you.
For us, like VIA ambassadors, what we want to do in the coming years, we would like to sensitize our fellow learners. We would like the construction of big humps be constructed. We would like to help other people who do cross the road without knowing.
Okay.
I think that's a really great answer. What do you think, Antoine?
I think it's just not only a great proposal, but I know also that you are working very strongly to make it possible, and that you get the support of Safeway Rightway, the support of Total Energies, and that certainly the condition will change, not only for you, but also for your friends and for other schools thanks to the talking compounds. So thank you very much. And we will move to the next group of ambassadors. This time they come from Tanzania and they come from Dar es Salaam, which is a very vibrant place and also a strong contributor to the VIA program for many years. So I would like to invite the ambassadors from the Makuburi primary school and to listen to their contribution. And then at the end, we will end with our friends from Angola. I just would like to remind every judges that when you open the form, and I hope that all of you will be able to do so, the first to appear will be the group from Angola, but for logistic reason, they will be showcasing their contribution at the end. So be careful when you judge to start judging Malawi, then Uganda, then Tanzania, and then going back at the beginning to judge Angola. I think that Ocean, you need to move the PowerPoint.
Yes. Yes, also there is a specific setup for this group. As Tanzanian will speak Swahili, there will be 2 translations, one into English from Rhoda that I will name as interpreter, and then the translation from English into Portuguese. So Rhoda, I might need you to turn on camera and sound because I cannot click on putting you as an interpreter.
Okay, thanks, Ocean. I have a little hiccups. My camera has issues, but I hope my sound is audio enough.
Yes, but for some reason I cannot put you as interpreter.
Okay, let us try to log in with another account. Can you make Anita, because I'm with her?
In which account is Anita connected?
Well, let us check.
Hello, good afternoon. That would be I've raised my hand. I'm not sure if you can see me.
So I will put you in. You will come here and I will name your computer as the interpreter.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you need to accept the notification. Sorry, everybody, for this little technical hiccup.
Part of the specificity of the VIA program is that we welcome all the local languages, regional, national languages to be talked. We are as close as we can from the kids.
Okay, it worked. So as Swahili does not exist in the system, I will put from Chinese into English.
Tá? Mas você vai falar, vai pegar do Swahili.
Okay.
Ocean?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, but now I'm not in the booth.
Oh, okay. Let me do it again.
Sorry.
Sorry, are we going from Chinese to English or Swahili to English?
Swahili, but you need to click on Chinese because the button for Swahili does not exist.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
So on the bottom, you will need to click into English or Portuguese, depending on which country you are from. And if you speak Swahili, you can click on Chinese.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it clear for everyone? So we will have our friends from Makuburi to speaking in Swahili, and we have a translation Swahili to English, and we have also a translation in Portuguese for our friends from Angola. So we are now reaching Tanzania. Ocean, you need to change the PowerPoint.
Yes.
And we are moving to our friends. So we welcome the ambassadors from the Makuburi School. There are plenty of them, but Amina, Patrick, Gladness, Nawes, Michaela, many of them. And working very strongly with Total Energy Tanzania and with Nafasi Art Space. And please tell us all about VIA TV. So you are now on stage. Thank you very much.
Rhoda, are you in the English channel? Okay, perfect. Let's go.
Changamoto zinazoikabili shule ya msingi nchini. Moja ni ukosefu wa ulinzi unaopelekea madereva kuhama njia na kukatiza au kutoka uwanjani. Mbili ni uchache wa alama za usalama barabarani unaopelekea madereva
Rhoda, you need to translate.
usalama barabarani na hivyo kusababisha ajali kwa upungufu wa vituo vya kuongea ndani unaopelekea wanafunzi kutembea umbali mrefu na kukosa sehemu maalum ya kufunza jani. Nne ni usaidiaji wa elimu ya usalama barabarani. Mfano, katika vitu vya shule kuna utumiaji wengi wa barabara, lakini madereva wamekuwa wakikiuka elimu ya usalama barabarani na hivyo kusababisha ajali ndogo ndogo kwa wanafunzi. Asanteni. Ulikuwa na mimi mtangazaji wako Amina kwa Makasanga kutokea shule ya msingi Makukure iliyopo Tanzania. Asanteni sana.
Yeah. Please continue.
Ramani ya mapendekezo salama shule ya msingi Makuburi. Pendekezo la kwanza ni kusisitiza elimu ya usalama barabarani ili kutambua sheria zake, mfano kwa wanafunzi katika klabu na wanajamii katika mikusanyiko mbalimbali. Pili, tunaomba rekebisho za reflector zipitishwe na vyombo vya usalama kama alama ya kuvukia barabara za kwa wanafunzi, kwa sababu kila mwanafunzi anaweza kuitumia akiwa darasani na barabarani. Tatu, tunaomba tusiingie vituo vya kupandia gari na uzio, lakini kwa sasa tunaendesha shule za barabara kwa baba wazazi kama uzio. Nne, kutoa taarifa za athari za ajali za barabarani na kuweza kupunguza athari hizo kwa idadi katika maeneo mbalimbali kama vifo na ulemavu. Tano, tunaomba shule ziwe na alama za usalama barabarani zinazotambulisha maeneo ya shule mbalimbali na kufanyiwa ukarabati kwa wakati. Asanteni.
Ujumbe wa utalii unasema usalama ni miundombinu bora na elimu. Utalii na sehemu mbili. Sehemu ya kwanza inaonyesha wanafunzi wenye uzuri kwa sababu shule yake haina uzio, miundombinu ni bovu, na pia wanajamii hawana elimu ya usalama barabarani. Hivyo ajali hutokea mara kwa mara na kusababisha wanafunzi kuwa na huzuni na magonjwa. Sehemu ya pili inaonyesha wanafunzi wenye furaha kwa sababu shule yake na uzio, miundombinu ni mizuri, na pia wanajamii wana elimu ya usalama barabarani. Hivyo wanakuwa na furaha na amani muda wote kwa sababu wanajua hakuna ajali itakayoweza kuwapata. Ombi letu, tunaomba lugha za reflector zipitishwe na vyombo vya usalama kwa sababu tunaweza tukazitumia tukiwa darasani na tukiwa tunavuka barabara za rafu, kwa sababu barabara za rafu hazina mataa, hazina vivuko, hazina shati. Ulikuwa na mtangazaji wako Fasi Video DSTV usalama wa umma.
Thank you. Thank you so much. it's always so moving. I hope that you can hear me well. Ocean, you will tell me, but it's incredibly emotional. And next year we all need to speak Swahili to understand directly what you told us. Before I ask Lotte to give her thoughts and to ask you a question, I just would like to show 20 seconds of your video that can be found on the website, and then we will proceed.
Do I show the theater or
The theater.
the theater?
Mwanafunzi anagonga kengele ya kuelekea mstarini. Mwalimu anawaaga wanafunzi wake waelekee nyumbani. Baadhi ya wanafunzi waelekea katika uwanja usio na uzio na baadhi ya wanafunzi wanaelekea nyumbani.
Thank you, Ocean. Thank you very much. And Lotte, please tell us what you think and what is the question you would like to ask.
Thank you so much. I hope there's someone translating me here because I really want to say big wow. I'm so impressed. I'm working here, please.
I'm translating. Watoto, nasema hongereni sana, mmefanya kazi nzuri.
I'm working with a lot of people around the world and they're all doing advocacy. And this was this was a very, very impressive piece of advocacy you have done here.
Anasema mmefanya kazi nzuri, anafanya kazi na watoto wengi. Anasema mmeonyesha hali nzuri sana ya usanii katika jinsi ambavyo mmewasilisha kazi yenu. Hongereni sana.
I think first of all, you are pinpointing some of the very important aspects that you as students are facing, for example, around the bus stop.
Anasema mmejaribu kuonyesha vitu ambavyo changamoto mnazokutana nazo kama nyinyi wanafunzi, kwa mfano swala la kutokuwa na vituo vya daladala.
And then you're doing something which takes a lot of education and many very clever people who have discovered, which is that you can do road safety education inside the school, but it has to go hand in hand with good infrastructure outside the school.
Anasema mmefanya jambo zuri kuwasilisha hiyo elimu ya usalama barabarani na pia mmeweza kuzingatia watu wengine wanaowazunguka nyie ili wote muweze kuwa salama. Na miundombinu pia.
And then you're also highlighting one of the things we're always facing, which is it's not only a personal pain when someone is lost, it's a community aspect as well. And that's a very good point to make.
Anasema amefanya jambo jema kuonyesha madhara si kwa mtu mmoja mmoja, lakini madhara haya yanakuwaga ni kwa jamii kwa ujumla, na nyie mmeweza kulionyesha hilo.
And your visuals were very, very impressive. So your messaging was very strong, but your visuals were very, very good. So big congratulations on that.
Anasema kwamba mmejitahidi sana kuonyesha kwa kutumia hivyo vibwagizo mlivyovionyesha hapo, na ujumbe wenu pia ulikuwa mzuri. Kwa hiyo ujumbe mzuri umeendana na hivyo vibwagizo mlivyovionyesha, imeeleweka. Hongereni sana.
So my question to you, what are your plans for next year?
Ana swali kwenu, anasema mna mpango gani kwa mwakani? Mpango wenu ni nini mwakani? Mtafanya nini? Watoto, mnaulizwa swali. We are from Makubui Primary School. Us as V ambassadors, we will keep producing and encouraging our fellow learners to use the red reflected rulers on dusty roads so that they can cross and be safe while there are no zebras or traffic. Secondly, we will ask our parents to help us build a fence around our school so that we stay safe and enjoy using our playground.
Thank you so much. Good luck with everything. We're with you here. Thank you so much for sharing.
Asanteni watoto, anashukuru.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your.
Asante.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We will now welcome the last intervention of Angola. And I say welcome, even if we have some difficulties I think they have difficulties with connection in Angola. So we will start showing you the video that they have prepared, and we will ask Anke, who is part of our jury, maybe to give some explanation about the work that was done, hoping that the connection with them will be reestablished in the coming minutes. So Anke, maybe you want to give a few elements of context of what the work has been done by the ambassadors of the Liceu Eiffel and Bengo, and we will then show their video, and we will wait for their connection to be back. Please, Anke.
Can you let Karin in? Maybe she can explain a little bit better, because she was also there at our competition, provincial competition.
Sorry, who did you say?
Karen, she's joining the call.
Okay. Good. Good. So Karen will be joining the group. So Karen, maybe you want to say a few words before we look at the video, and then we listen, hopefully, to your ambassadors if the connection is back in Rwanda. Please, Karen, tell us. Now we see them. Good. Okay, great. Yeah. So now you're back. You're here. So we are happy to see you. You are many ambassadors. So please start, and we will be impatiently waiting for your presentation.
Yeah, I will give the word immediately to the ambassadors. They will speak in Portuguese, and you will secure the translation.
Sure, we are. Good.
Saudações, o meu nome é Fatiana Manuel, temos aqui Jocineide Pedro, Otiniano Nicolau e Lunel Kassoma. Nós somos os embaixadores da Angola. O nosso país encontra-se no sudoeste de África e o projeto atingiu cerca de 6 províncias das 18 existentes no nosso país. Concretamente, na província do Bengo, localiza-se a nossa escola, o Liceu Eiffel do Dande, e ao redor da mesma nós encontramos vários riscos, como a falta de passadeiras, falta de sinalizações, falta de quebra-molas e, principalmente, a ignorância dos automobilistas e dos peões. Nossos embaixadores trabalhamos para a resolução dos mesmos problemas, de modo a amenizar o nível de sinistralidade ao redor da nossa escola e a promover uma mobilidade segura para todos os jovens.
Bem, após as observações feitas, recomendamos às entidades de direito que se implementem e reabilitem mais passadeiras, quebra-molas e placas de sinalização, como as da proximidade às escolas. Não obstante o foco, recomendamos também às mesmas entidades de direito que se implemente a disciplina de educação rodoviária nas escolas, bem como a campanha de sensibilização à comunidade.
No decorrer do nosso projeto, a equipa de embaixadores da nossa escola realizou um conjunto de diversas atividades, sendo estas, primeiramente, campanhas de sensibilização, primeiro na nossa escola e depois em outras escolas ao redor da nossa, a seguir na comunidade, onde fomos às ruas passar a mensagem do projeto VIA a todos, estudantes, automobilistas e habitantes da região. A seguir fizemos a reabilitação de passadeiras e a criação também de passadeiras na região, em torno da nossa escola. Fizemos também a criação de quebra-molas e também instalamos a sinalização de proximidade da escola, proximidade da quebra-molas e de aproximação de passadeiras.
Além do que já foi feito, o coletivo de embaixadores em Angola pretende continuar com seus projetos, construindo mais passadeiras, mais quebra-bolas e aplicando mais placas de sinalizações ao longo das escolas. Pretendemos também continuar a produzir campanhas massivas de sensibilização à comunidade e às escolas, além de lutarmos para a aplicação da disciplina de educação rodoviária a nível das escolas no país. Sim, agora. Aqui nos desenhos nós vemos representações fiéis à nossa escola, representações reais à escola, e vemos aqui duas situações, antes do projeto VIA e depois do projeto VIA. Vemos inicialmente a inexistência primeiro de passadeiras, quebra-molas, placas de sinalização e principalmente a imprudência, tanto dos peões como dos automobilistas. Já aqui, após o nosso projeto, vemos que já temos os quebra-molas, as passadeiras, as placas de sinalização e a população bem sensibilizada, tal como os automobilistas. Reiteramos, como sempre, o nosso contributo e o nosso compromisso com o projeto, seguindo sempre o lema mobilidade segura para todos os jovens. Muito obrigado.
Thank you. Obrigado, muito obrigado. Lot of thanks for you, and the word commitment, compromiso, that you have used is really central to what you have shown us. Before Mamadou and Gom will ask you a question, I would like just us to watch a few moments of your videos on the actions you took.
Saudações, somos os embaixadores do Moçambique em Uganda e em representação de Angola. Gostaríamos de partilhar convosco a questão das ações realizadas pelo equipe ao longo do projeto. Ações estas que foram a pintura de passadeiras nas ruas que circundam a nossa escola, a construção de quebra-molas nas ruas adjacentes à escola, a implementação de sinais de estrada nas estradas que compõem o trajeto dos alunos de escola a casa e vice-versa, o leque de campanhas de sensibilização nas escolas próximas à nossa e na comunidade em geral. Esperamos que as nossas ações impactem positivamente o desenvolvimento da nossa comunidade e pretendemos continuar com o projeto para o cumprimento da nossa missão. Projeto
Thank
educativo
you
VIA.
very much for this. I think it's very important for us to look at the environment you live in. And Mamadou and Gom from Total Energy in Tanzania, I know that you have certainly a lot of things to tell them.
Boa tarde, crianças. Como estão? Então, fico muito feliz de ter esta oportunidade de falar em português, mas depois de pouco tempo vou falar também em inglês. I'm very impressed by your level of maturity. You can be very proud of what you have been doing to raise awareness and safety. So, parabéns por isso. Então, agora gostaria de fazer uma questão. O que quer fazer como embaixador da VIA para a mobilidade segura no próximo mês? Vou dizer isto em inglês também. What do you want to do as a VIA ambassador for safe mobility in the coming month?
Como nós já frisamos, o coletivo de embaixadores, a nossa equipa tem uma ação futura preparada, que é continuar principalmente com a campanha de sensibilização e introduzir educação rodoviária nas escolas. Porque nós sentimos que mesmo que nós implementássemos as passadeiras do quebra-mola, ainda havia um grande número de pessoas que desrespeitavam essas regras. Então notamos que o grande problema é a falta de conhecimento. Então, daqui para frente, o nosso grande projeto é continuar a atacar a questão educação rodoviária, deixar as pessoas saberem para que servem os sinais que nós estamos a colocar e quais são os perigos do incumprimento destes mesmos sinais.
Muito obrigado. Parabéns. And keep it up.
So keep it up and keep fighting. Thank you to you. Thank you to to the staff of the school. Thank you to ADPP and all the team. Thank you to George and all the team at Total Energy Angola. It's really moving again to see the level of commitment that you all have got. So now we come to the last phase of this final. Again, it's not certainly not the most important. The most important was about you and about the work you do, but we still have to judge the contribution. 4 criteria, just we would like you to keep them in mind. The first one is the clarity of the exposition of the problems that are faced by young people, and we have seen a lot of them today. The second is the clarity of the recommendations, and again, we have listened to you very loud and clear. The third one is the relevance of the poster as a prevention tool. So this is again one of the tools that you can use to raise awareness. And 4, the quality of the awareness raising activities that you have been taking and that you are planning to take. For this, we have a form, a digital form. Remember that the digital form starts with Angola, then with Malawi, then with Uganda, and then with Tanzania. So please, judge, now you do the work, and there will only be one winner, but you are all winners. So please give us a few moments. In the meanwhile, we will show you a few images, and then we will get back to you. Thank you.
What if every child's journey to school was a safe adventure? Welcome to the VIA program, where we make this dream come true. We're on a mission to change safe mobility conditions for young people. Every year, 1.2 million lives are lost in road accidents, making it the leading cause of death among young people aged 5 to 29. Many accidents happen on the way to school. It's time to make a difference, and VIA is here to lead the way. So, how do we do it? Through the VIA program, students become safe mobility ambassadors. They learn to spot road hazards, come up with sustainable safety solutions, and spread the word in their communities and beyond. We focus on education and insertion, safe mobility, citizenship, and care.
We are asking some well wishes to provide us with some road signs near the road.
Since we started with pilot projects in India, Cameroon, and France, we've grown a lot.
Through the demographical surveys, we found 2 main causes which can lead to accidents outside our school.
The recommendation too we've given is the VIA mission activity in our school, which actively ensures students helping young ones to cross the road. And by assisting them to cross the road safely, we become role models for road safety.
And trained already 650,000 young people. And our goal is to reach many more. In schools, especially in high-risk areas, our Safe Mobility Ambassadors team up with students and teachers for 3 months. Together, they create and roll out new safe mobility solutions. The VIA program is more than just an initiative. It's a movement. By making school journeys safer, we're not only saving lives, but also giving future generations the freedom to learn and grow without worry. Let's make every child's journey to school a safe adventure together.
As the last members of the jury finish voting, we will discuss with those who already gave their votes. So Lotte, you work with a lot of NGOs, and you've seen today the work that they did. I would like to ask you some advice on what is for you the main skills that an NGO might need to encourage young people to engage in such activities, take action?
Yeah, thank you for that question. I think if we look at these young children, what they have been very good at is to articulate the problems that they see, and it's based on their own experience. And that's always a very convincing argument, that you experience something and then you articulate it, but you also come up with solutions. What is it that you would like to see? I think this group here even went further, and some of them had very specific asks for different groups, for their school authorities, for their parents, for themselves, for city authorities, which is really something that we are trying to get NGOs to do. So I think they did those things quite well. And then I think they were very articulate and extremely good at sort of creatively come up with ways of expressing the things that they see on the roads and the solutions they would like to see.
Yes, thank you. As you were saying, creativity was really interesting this year when we see, for example, the theater piece done by the kids from Tanzania. They know how to speak to other children to catch their attention, and so that's really moving. As speaking of Tanzania, Lilian, maybe you have some comments about the contributions that you've seen today from the kids, all the work that they've done and the project they have in mind, or that they already did?
I think for me, the first thing is that I am really impressed by their so quickly understanding the challenges that they face, right? Even if they had guidance from other people, but the way they have taken ownership of the problems, and they have been able to sort of make their own. Of course, to speak for Tanzania, because Nafasi is artistic, they've been able to, like you mentioned, engage with the wider community on a platform that is understood widely, so the plays and the whatnot. But also I was really impressed by the last group from Angola, on how confident they were and like resolved they were in continuing with the ambassadorship afterwards, and what they, especially with the engagement with the authorities and how keen they are to get the education into the schools. For me, that was really, really impressive to see that at such a young age already, they are demanding more from authorities, and they understand the role that authority can play in making sure a project like this is sustainable longer term, or they can how quickly just shut it down. So for me, that was really impressive.
Yes, the key point that you said was about sustainability, the fact that the program needs to push the kids to go further from just one action. They need to show that something is feasible and long term. So yes, maybe Suzanne, you want to say, what did you do to make sure that the action of the kids, the ambassadors, that the action would last long, and that they would commit for a longer term, and push also other students to commit to the cause?
Just before, I just need to know whether Anke has a problem to vote, because she hasn't voted yet. So if she cannot vote, she needs to tell us. Anke, you are not able to vote?
No, it's just very difficult.
Okay, that's done. Thank you. So
how to decide.
Continue.
And somebody has to win, so I can't just give everybody 20, everything all 20.
Perfect.
Perfect. We will wait for
but
you.
I've just submitted.
Okay, thank you. It's a really hard task to do. And while Pierre-Antoine is finishing the last math for us to know who is the winner of this final, maybe Suzanne, you want to say what you wanted to talk to us about?
Yes, I really feel Anke's pain, because it's really difficult to vote for these children, because they're absolutely amazing. And I would like to really to commend Via for giving this, for allowing these children to voice voice things that we really didn't think that they knew. But once they're given the voices and the platforms, they owed us. I think I've spoken about this several times, about how much these children have really challenged us and showed us that they're able to actually speak for themselves, ask for what they want. And I think the adults are being challenged right now. You know, the adults in these spaces where the children are going and asking for these things are really challenged. You know, because nobody would think that a child would stand up and speak the way they are speaking, with such resolute, with such confidence, with detail of what they want and how much it is going to help them and their fellow children. So I really want to thank VIA and thank all the people that have been involved in the preparations. I think this is amazing, and I look forward to seeing where we shall go with this and how much the children are going to change the road safety space. I think the future, we have the future with us now, and this is the children. Thank you.
Thank you, Suzanne. Indeed, it's really impressive when we hear them pushing their ideas, showing it in such different manners every time. So I would like to ask Willie, how did you encourage the ambassadors to push their voice up and get creative and do the speech that they did today?
So one of the key things that we managed to encourage them to man up and to face the world and share their voices was we were very strategic in terms of the partners that we worked with. So for us to engage the school leadership, involvement of the police, involvement of other bigger players in the ecosystem in terms of road safety and education, really gave them the belief, gave them the confidence and the assurance that they are very important, that they can actually work with supposedly very important people in the society. Second, the connection between them and their communities also affirmed our belief in them to say, you are really important. Your communities rely so much on you. And I think that boosted their morale, that made them to have the guts to stand in platforms and share what they wanted us to hear. Thank you.
Thank you, Willie.
So thank you, everyone. We come now to the end. Before I give the floor to Meghna, who is in charge of the project at the Foundation Total Energy and that you all know well, and the tremendous effort she makes on a daily basis, I would like to thank you again. And everything we have seen today, from the quality, the contribution, the commitment, the strength, the passion, the difficulties of connection, this is all part of what the VIA program is about. And we are so proud of working with you that I wanted to tell it again. Meghna, you have the hard task to just announce the winning team that will be with us next week for the last stage of the VIA finals. So the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Pierre-Antoine. Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate once again all the VIA 2024 participants for their commitment and their work. Today, you have shown the result and you can be proud of yourselves. As Pierre-Antoine said, there are no winners today. You are all winners and you are all VIA ambassadors for safe mobility today. However, I have to announce the country that won the most votes today and which will therefore participate to the final stage, which is the international final of VIA. That will take place next Tuesday. So the country with the most votes today is Angola, with the slogan of use the zebra crossing and be aware of the risk. Congratulations to the Liceu Ifaldande from Bango Kakshito and our ambassadors. I would like to thank also as well ADPP and Total Energy Angola for your work and commitment. Thank you once again, everyone.
So maybe we can have Ocean a few words from our friends from the Liceu Eiffel, and we will close the session. Sorry for the short delay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I think they have spoken too much. So now the who is what they can tell us. Maybe just one word and we close the session. Please, one of you.
En français, premièrement? Oui. Premièrement, nous, comme les ambassadeurs de projet QIA, nous vous remercions beaucoup pour l'opportunité pour faire partie de ce projet. Et nous sommes ici, nous confirmons nos contributions pour le projet et on espère qu'on gagne vraiment la finale internationale, finale de la finale. Oui, c'est tout, je pense. Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Merci à vous. Merci à tous. Encore une fois, merci, merci à tous ceux qui ont œuvré pour que le programme fonctionne au-delà de vos écoles qu'on a vu aujourd'hui, toutes les écoles, tous les efforts. Mamadou, je vois que vous avez levé la main. Vous allez avoir le dernier mot sur cette séance. Mamadou, the floor is yours. Just to end the session. You will do it.
Merci, it was a mistake. Anyway, so fico parabéns, crianças. Fico muito feliz para esta vitória. Você vai ganhar o concurso ao nível internacional. Muito parabéns. And as I said before, keep it up. You are convincing, you have the confidence in you. You can feel your commitment. Please keep it up. Obrigado.
Thank you, Mamadou. Thanks a lot. Thank you to everyone. And we hope first of all, we will talk with you very soon. And again, everyone here is a winner. Thank you. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you, everyone.
See you very soon. The next stage will be for us tomorrow morning. We have more finals that you can join. Obviously, it's a public link. We will move to Latin America. We will also go to North Africa. And we will continue a worldwide trip. So please be with us, and thank you for being so passionate and so committed. It's a privilege for us. Thank you.